And with the foghorn bellowing behind us, that means it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the San Francisco 49ers.
And now, baseball, please welcome to the field your 2026 San Francisco.
On the visitor's sideline, Jeff Hapley, the coach of the Dolphins. His guys falling in the season opener, getting a second straight road game to start the season. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His guys, on the other hand, were winners in their opener a week ago, so they'll try to make it 2-0 to start the season. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And off we go from Santa Clara. And he's going to be stopped here, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Not sure what this one is about.
Automatic first down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 14 yards on the ground on the first play from scrimmage.
A gain of 14.
Achane might be the best weapon on this entire team, and it feels like at times last season, Mike, like he was the offense, and you know, he can pick up tough yards when he needs to. He can be really dynamic in the open field. He's one of the fastest and most elusive backs we have in the NFL.
Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. The Niners have got it. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery and a touchdown.
This was just a disaster from start to finish. I mean, he's retreating, he's trying to get away from the rush, but going backwards doesn't often make things better. He's hit, stripped, and defense does a nice job securing the ball and taking it back for a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken just shy of the goal line. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. When you play a tight game and lose, it kind of changes the feeling coming into this week a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into two, one bad play to turn into two. The best teams in this league, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That went out wide to Achane. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. There's a handoff to Achane, running left. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. Then back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Khalil Herbert on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Brock Purdy leading this 49ers offense out from the last pick in the draft to his 5th season in the NFL.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up.
Second and 8.
Pick up a 2 on the last run. Here's 2nd and 8. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and short, here's Purdy. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
Corliss Wakeman in punt formation.
Wakeman now on to punt. Kick is away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Dolphins offense ready to take over possession of the football. It has been a roller coaster of a start. Fumble return for a touchdown the opening drive, but atoning for it on the next drive, scoring the last time they had the ball. Right side, we find Kazmarek. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. Atwell sent in motion here. A fake to Achan, and now Willis. That's to Atwell. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 4 catches for him in the opener. And the first one of this one gets a 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. 29 yards in all. And they'll have it 1st and goal. Here's Achan. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
To throw is Willis. That one too far. for the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete.
Yeah, and I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
The ball's out. And this is going to wind up 49ers football. They have it.
That was a great play by the defense, but he got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And it works this out to the 23. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They face second down, 8 yards to go. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head, because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction, because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
That is out quickly into the hands of Kirk. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's 4th down.
Here's Corliss Waitman now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Dolphins offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Atwell sent in motion here. Now faking the give. He'll step up and run. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This ball batted away. It's incomplete. The Amador Lenore there defensively to break that one up. See what they have for 2nd and 10. Willis. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Willis now to throw. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell.
It's just back-breaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's third and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Patterson now to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead.
49ers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Niners offense back onto the field for their next possession. So far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Oh, that one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And the Dolphins have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. And it might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters, too. Motion man is Bell. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From just across the midfield stripe. Here's second down. To throw, here's Willis. Over the middle, and he finds Bell. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense.
And the rush gets home. He'll look down. They've got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
McCaffrey gonna return it. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. The 49ers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. His guy's going to get another shot at it here as drive number 4 starts with 1st and 10. First carry now for Khalil Herbert. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there back. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First catch of the game for Evans, and he's got that first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And we take him down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We are through one. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard kickoff and another first down. This drive rolling now, another first and 10. Here's a run up the middle with Herbert. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. Shotgun snap to Purdy. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll be third down. Here's Purdy. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up fourth down. The punt team out there for the second time, and that kicks away. And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. The Dolphins offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. Well, after a great week 1 and the opener of Buffalo's new stadium to kick off week 2, we have to look ahead to tonight. Chiefs and Colts at Arrowhead Stadium, 8:20 Eastern Time. Then really good matchup tomorrow, Monday night prime time. Buzzworthy teams in the offseason. The Rams already opened in Australia. The Giants open with the Cowboys. Now those two teams will meet at SoFi in Inglewood. On second down, Achane. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2, and no further.
Find yourself in a little tricky situation here, Mike, on third down, backed up this close to your own goal line. I think the plan is you got to attempt to pass, but it's got to be short. You don't want your quarterback standing in the end zone very long with the ball in his hand. This ball needs to come out, hopefully pick up the first down, but if not, just buy a little breathing room for your punt team.
It's now fourth down.
Dolphins going to kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield. 49ers offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. On play action, here's Purdy. He did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him, drop him for a big loss.
These are the type of negative plays that you just can't allow to happen, especially when you find yourself trailing. They continue to lose chunks of yards on these sacks, and they want to claw themselves out of this hole. They're going to have to protect the quarterback.
On the move left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align. And tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
That's taken in. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
But it's 4th down.
Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This will be returnable from his own 15. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Willis to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he just about got there. Good yardage on the scramble, but he's going to wind up a yard short of the 1st down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for Miami. Taken at the 19. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Niners offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, it's Purdy. Throw on the run is complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Just that little extra second you allow your wide receiver to continue to work open by the ability to move the pocket. Buy time with your feet, but remain a passer.
Now the screen set up for Herbert. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 48-yard line.
Running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Will find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And that's a nice job, something out of nothing, sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That'll be taken in. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw. Purdy. It's Samuel on the screen. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it, and the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here's a give to Achane. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up 4th down.
3rd time punt team has been summoned in this first half. Kicks away. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. First and 10 for Purdy. Going up top for Evans. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
3rd and long. Here's Purdy. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Here's Purdy. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
Atwell sent in motion here. A fake to Achan, and now Willis. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop a ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second. But you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play.
He gets it into the hands of Atwell. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing, Willis. He'll get this complete. Caleb Douglas. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Willis now to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half.
3rd and long.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Willis. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here's the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Now Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option. Really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Purdy now on second down. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he's going to have his first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
49er, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Come to the line. Got some work to do now. It is second and long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Working free downfield. It's Kirk. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. The Niners will use their third and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. And they're not going to try to snap it. That'll be enough for this, and we'll bring the first half to a close.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our trip around the league starts now. What a way to kick off Week 2, the first ever regular season game at the new Highmark Stadium. Lions in town to take on the Bills. And this is the MVP from a couple seasons ago, Josh Allen. Got another one to get to right now. How about Gang Green? The Jets, they're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And let's watch Josh Jacobs. He's going to get the ball, get loose into the secondary, and that's all she wrote. He's gone. It's a 53-yard touchdown run. The Packers get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. Lastly, let's get a look who's getting a hot start to the year. It's our impact player from Week 2, and it's this man. And this is the man who took a huge leap last year all the way to the Madden cover, Caleb Williams. He had it working. This one of 5 touchdown passes for the game. The Bears are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. With that, let's give you a look at the rest of the action this week around the league. In our game, we saw a strong and savvy first half, as to be expected from this veteran receiver. This one, however, tied up at 14 as we get you back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcasters, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Samuel, going to see what he can do. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the handoff, McCaffrey. Yeah. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That must have been a heck of a halftime speech, huh? Big play there to begin the third.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
A first down throw for Purdy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Misconnection with his tight end, George Kittle. It'll be second down.
And 10.
From the gun, it's Purdy. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans.
Third down.
And it's going to bring up a third down. Here's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. He'll be stopped here, short of the first down marker. Penalty flag is out as well.
Penalty is declined.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Quarterback sneak with Purdy. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs.
Really nice job defensively winning at the point of attack. There was nowhere for him to go, and this once promising drive ends with a really good defensive stand.
Kyle Shanahan not happy with that last call, and he's going to put out that red challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Trying to push his way forward. There's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Dolphins first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And the defense, there to meet him again. This time they get him behind the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
A ball deep for the end zone. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Fair catch.
And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. Here's Purdy making the read and keeping it. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold him to a gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Purdy to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's into the hands of the fullback. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 20.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over.
He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. It's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing again is Purdy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Short one there. Caught by Kittle. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, 49ers.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. That was in a critical situation. There is no doubt.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Purdy gonna put it up again. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
First and 10 at the 21.
Now, another first and 10. Here's McCaffrey, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. This is caught at the 2. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. Herbert is in. Touchdown, 49ers.
I really like this call. You take a look and you see all these bodies stacked in the middle of the defense. And, you know, the conventional wisdom would say, okay, our guys are tougher than yours, and we're just going to kind of beat our head against the wall. But others go, why don't we just run to the outside? There's a lot less guys out on the perimeter, and I really like the call. Toss it out left and let your guy go score.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And we'll give you a look at some of the highlights. He's had a number of them over that magic mark, over 100 yards on the ground, including a rushing touchdown. He has been a handful for the defense right throughout. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one out wide to Achane. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Try again. It's second and 10. They'll send a man in motion left. Willis to throw. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 14.
He's got a touchdown on the books
First
from
down,
earlier,
Dolphins.
and that catch gets him a first down. Throwing is Willis. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They send a receiver in motion left. Quick throw here. It is caught by Tolbert. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
8 yards on the pickup. And this is third down.
To throw, here's Willis. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Dolphins will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Samuel going to see what he can do. Whoa! And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. Well, after a great week 1 and the opener of Buffalo's new stadium to kick off week 2, we have to look ahead to tonight. Chiefs and Colts at Arrowhead Stadium, 8:20 Eastern Time. Then really good matchup tomorrow, Monday night prime time. Buzzworthy teams in the offseason. The Rams already opened in Australia. The Giants opened with the Cowboys. Now those two teams will meet at SoFi in Inglewood. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Defense there to contain the scramble. They stop him well short of the first down mark.
11 yards.
The 49ers out to punt this one. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. We'll take this in back at the 16. Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. Now a pitch to Achane. The defense all over that one. They'll come up with a stop, and it's no gain.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
At the 36-yard line. On gain of 4. And this is third.
Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is Willis. This one taken in by Bell. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the 3rd. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, Achan opens up this 4th quarter. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Atwell sent in motion here. Once again, it's Achan. Trying to push his way to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. Stop by the defense. That's a loss of a yard.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane. It sets up 4th down. The punter, Pinion, sends it away. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Off the play fake, Purdy. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Still 2nd down.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
14.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. Going up top for Evans. That is hard. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Purdy. To the right side, and Kurt's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this run. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Again in the air for Purdy. Left side, he finds Striblin. Oh, the elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
That's another 49er.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
McCaffrey, and he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Tie game, fourth quarter. This defense knows the importance of keeping this thing at a 3-point game. What a big play there with the tackle for loss on first and goal.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he's in! Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Now, Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good, and the 49ers go up by 7, 28-21.
Dolphins 21.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
He'll get this out wide. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
This is one of those times, Mike, we're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
Now Willis. Now thrown deep for Bell. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The Niners offense getting set to get back to work. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. On the give, it's McCaffrey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Down at the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Yards the pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
Anybody who thought this coach was going to get conservative with this late lead is sadly mistaken, Mike. They're out here still throwing haymakers with this passing game. They're not content with just having the lead. They're looking to increase it.
Now it's Evans for the jet sweep. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
On second down, Purdy. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Escaping to his left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Chop Robinson. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. So here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And that could prove to be a big one, because if he misses, it's still a 1-possession game. Instead, he steps up, he nails it, and their chances of winning just took a big jump.
The Dolphins offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Willis. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atkins. well. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Throwing, Willis. Pass completed to Douglas. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a... down stop.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, 49. That's his first touchdown of the new year. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
The kick is good. Makes the score Niners 38, Dolphins 21. To kick off for San Francisco.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So the Dolphins offense heading out, and let's take a look at their next 3 games. They'll be home for KC, then they go to Minneapolis to face the Vikings. And then they return home to face the Bengals. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Willis. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he is not going to get away. That one blown up in the backfield.
Taken down back at
so the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Well, it's late, you're losing, things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time the coverage is really good, and just falls incomplete.
That's caught by Tolbert right side. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Atwell sent in motion here. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay game. The offense not coming off the field. And here's fourth down. They'll motion the tight end Smith. Willis to throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
It's McCaffrey. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he'll only manage a couple here, so better than throwing it away, but now they are going to face third down.
That's a gain of 2.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This will be 3rd and long. Purdy to throw. He's got it at about the 8.
To run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Dolphins offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing, Willis. That one out wide to Achane. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Second and 12.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. To throw, here's Willis. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Plays and out. It's fourth down.
Throwing is Willis. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, a win here for the 49ers. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.